Hello, it's day 79 of my 100-day meditation challenge. I'm absolutely on fire creatively at the moment. I worked for about 8 hours yesterday on my new project, and it's just so exciting. It's bringing me so much joy to do. I've got so many amazing and fun ideas coming through about it, and it's all falling into place perfectly. This morning I woke up really early and I did probably about an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and a half meditation because the gym wasn't open yet. And so I went to the gym and did an hour and a half there. I had my brekkie, came home. Just done another hour meditation, I think. I don't know, I didn't notice the time. Maybe just a little bit under an hour. Anyway, the meditations I did were great, but what I want to tell you about is what happened at the gym. So there's this cute guy, right? No, that's not what I want to tell you about, although there is. When I was on, so usually when I go to the gym, I'll start off on the exercise bike and I'll do 2 lots of 20 minutes hill intervals. And so then it's kind of easy, and then it's easy for a minute, hard for a minute, and it gets harder and harder and harder. It's quite a workout. Right, but what I did this time was I had this idea in my head in the first 20 minutes that I was on the bike, and it was that I am abundance. And so I'm looking out of the window and I'm looking at the hills, and of course I'm seeing all the abundance around me, but I wanted this experience of I am abundance, yeah. And so I asked for that. So I'm there on the bike, but my mind is completely somewhere else. So I asked, can I have the experience of I am abundance? I want to feel that. I want to know it, and I want to feel it. Right? So I was trying to reach for that myself. I was trying to figure it out myself, and that wasn't happening, right? And then for 1 second, it was just 1 second, I had the experience of I am lack. It's like that was given to me to show me that I actually can do it. And I can do it really easily with I am lack, right? And it was horrible. It was like a horrible second. I felt my energy drop. It's like my stomach went bam. It was horrible. And I'm like, whoa, yeah, I do know how to experience I am abundance, because it was like that fast to get into I am lack. And so it's just the opposite of that, right? It's the I am abundance. And so I had that direct experience of I am abundance, and it is just so amazing. I could make this video so long, because that whole time, that whole 20 minutes that I was on that second session on the bike, I was just in this space. I'll write about it, and it's going to be some new material that I put out there as well about having that experience. So I am going to share it, don't worry. But as I'm having that experience, I've got my eyes closed, right, on the bike. So I'm feeling it within rather than seeing the abundance outside of the window. And when it got to the end of the hill interval thing, I opened my eyes and I realized, I'm not breathing hard or as sweaty as usual. I thought I must have because I was completely zoned out in this meditation, in this inner state, I thought I must have gone really slow or something when it got really hard. Anyway, so I look at the calories and the distance and stuff that I did in that 20 minutes. And that was the same as usual. And so I went just as fast and as hard as usual. But I wasn't doing the heavy breathing thing. In fact, I didn't even notice the hard bits. I didn't notice it. And so when I'm back at the gym and I'm totally focused on what I'm doing, and it feels hard and I'm puffing and panting and I'm struggling and I'm trying to get through that 60 seconds of the really hard bits, because I put it on quite a high level. I push myself pretty hard at the gym. Then it's really hard. I didn't even notice it when I went in and I was in this feeling that I am abundant state. Didn't even notice it at all. It was easy. And this is the thing, right? So what does that tell me? And what does that tell you? When you're in a state of abundance, of knowing that you are abundance, of feeling that you are abundance, everything is really easy. It takes all the struggle out of it, even to the point of exercising and it not making me breathe hard or go bright red or sweat. Interesting, huh? Anyway, I can't wait to see what happens today, because I'm doing that course, that Denise Duffield Thomas's Sacred Money Archetypes course, which has been amazing. So I'm just doing a bit of it each day, because it's running. I'm using it running alongside my this new stuff that I'm doing in my business, because I'm building this new material and this new course, and pretty much redesigning my whole business based on my strengths that I'm learning from that course. And so yeah, when I first started doing it, I was looking at my first archetype, learning about that and doing some exercises, like the first exercise on that. Then I did my second archetype yesterday, and it changed my focus. Looking at my second archetype, it's like, yeah, that is who I am, and I haven't really, I tap into that in my personal life, but I don't really. This is the Maverick. I tap into it in my personal life. I tap into it a bit for my business life too, of course. You know, there's not many people that live like I do, and have got a business like I have, and have lived off it for as long as I have, with so much ease and stuff. But the bringing it all together, this feeling of I am abundance, this new stuff that I'm putting together, the ease of it all, how easy it's all unfolding now, and I'm being true to myself, because I know myself more. Like, I can't believe how much I was listening to other people when they were completely different types than me. They had completely different paths than me. So, you know, like you know, because I read so much and I do so many courses and I learn from other people. And I was trying to take everything instead of what is aligned with me. I hadn't realized what was aligned with me and what wasn't aligned with me, because I hadn't realized that I don't need to be all of these things. It's like, yeah, I don't need to be all of these types. You know, I don't need to be able to do everything. I don't need to be everything to everyone, right? And so it's just becoming more and more clear to me now. So yeah, I'm really excited to what happens today. I'm just so totally immersed in it, and just everything's flowing. It's like I'm in this state of grace. Even when I finished work last night, I thought, right, that's it, I've finished now. I closed my laptop. It was like 8 o'clock in the evening, and switched the TV on, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch a film. And that second, a film was just about to start, so I just made myself a cup of ginger tea, and I settled down, and it was just perfect timing. Everything yesterday was just perfect timing and wonderful. Really, really good. So another thing that I wanted to say as well is, if I have inspired you to do this 100-day meditation challenge, whether you're doing an hour or 2 hours meditation in the morning, I suggest, you know how I'm doing these videos every day? It's as much for my sake as it is for yours. Like, I share stuff with my customers, but it's more about me locking in that whatever has happened in that day. It's a journal, is what it is. And so that's what I suggest you do, to get more benefit out of it, if that's what you're doing, is journal. Journal every day after you do it, to have a record of your journey. You can make videos if you want, or you can, you know, record your voice if you want, or you can write it down. Totally up to you. But I suggest that you do that, because I'm getting more out of it. I'm getting more out of it by, it's like consolidating my thoughts at the end of it, or what I got out of it. I don't know. It's really powerful anyway. Like, we all know that journaling is really powerful, but yeah, I suggest that you do that. That's day 79.